What's up guys, John here from Young Magnates, and yes I am saying that at the start of videos now because I'm narcissistic and I want you to know my name. But also because this cult YouTube channel has just hit the big 100 subs. That's right, PewDiePie, watch your back. Unfortunately, that little ego trip didn't last very long, especially once I realised that there are a lot of channels who've never posted a video that still have more subs than that. But it is the first little milestone on the YouTube journey, and it's one step closer to that sweet, sweet YouTube ad revenue. So in all seriousness, I just wanted to say thank you. And now, I want to rock your world, or at least help you be more productive, because today we're looking at 4 unusual tools that will help you get the important stuff done. Should probably also clarify that none of the things I'm going to mention are in any way affiliated with me or are sponsoring this video. I can only assume they didn't get the memo about the 100 subs thing, but at least that means you know that they're completely genuine recommendations from me that I think you're really going to like. And first up is Alarmy. Now I don't know about you guys, but my evening brain is a lot more ambitious than my morning brain. So when I'm going to bed, I'll set my alarm for the following morning pretty early and I'm in the hope to get up and be productive. But when I actually wake up, I immediately decide that was a terrible idea and hit snooze for as long as possible until the absolute last second where I have to get up. If that sounds at all familiar, you'll be pleased to know I've found a solution, which is Alarmy. It's still an alarm clock, but you have to complete a task of some sort to get it to shut up. And that might be shaking your phone a certain number of times, it might be scanning a code on your laptop, or even taking a picture of something in another room. The point is, once you've got out of bed and done this task, you'll find that you've pushed past those initial 30 seconds of tiredness, and once you're already up and kind of awake anyway, it's so much easier to just press on with your day. So if you want to kickstart your mornings and you've got Android or iOS, you can download Alarmy from the App Store, and if you've got a Windows phone, then you should probably rethink some life choices. Okay, so now you're awake thanks to Alarmy, it's time to make sure you make the right choices throughout the day. Now, one of my favourite quirky little tools is a browser extension called Motivation. And what it does is it displays your age to 9 decimal places in real time every time you open a new tab on your computer. And so your initial thought might be, what the? But here's how I see it. When you go to open a new tab, there's a world of possibilities. But the chances are you'll normally gravitate towards something like Facebook, Netflix, something that's probably going to waste your time. It's just kind of habit, right? But for me at least, when I see my age increasing in the middle of the screen, it honestly just gives me a bit of a kick to say, dude, life's short. That Madeleine McCann documentary might be interesting, but you've got an empire to build. Get to work. And this reminds me of something Gary Vee said when he was asked his best motivational advice in just 3 words. His answer? You're gonna die. Which sounds super morbid, but the reminder that we don't have unlimited time is actually the best motivator to stop us from wasting it. But now, sometimes you'll still find ways to procrastinate. And so sometimes we have to take more drastic measures. And I've got 2 options for you here. Now, on a computer, I like to use the browser extension Stay Focused. Do you remember back in school when certain websites would be blocked, like the game sites, so that you wouldn't just waste all your time on them when you were supposed to be doing work? Well, it might sound a bit ridiculous, but maybe you should start using that kind of method again now. So with something like Stay Focused, you can block yourself from certain time-wasting websites, or you can limit the amount of time you want to spend on them per day or per week. So this means that you can still use them, but in moderation, and so you won't have that situation where you go on for 10 minutes and end up wasting 3 hours on them. Just like the procrastination addicts we are, it'll cut us off if needed. Your other option is an app called Forest. And when you want to focus on something, you plant a tree on the app. Whilst you're away and not using your phone or time-wasting apps, your tree will grow. As soon as you go back, you kill the tree. And it's actually a really nice visualization of your productivity, unless you're not productive, in which case you'll just end up with an empty forest full of dead trees. Okay, so now you're using all of these different tools, you're getting on with something productive. At least you're trying to. But you're struggling to focus. Well, that's where Noisily comes in. And good news, it ticks all the boxes. It's an extension, it's an app, and it's even just a website on its own. And what it does is it provides a variety of different sounds that you can customize that have been proven to improve your focus. Personally, I like a nice balance of some rain, some thunder, and a nice crackling fire, but you can pick whatever customizations you want to get the right sound for when you're working. Personally, I find it a lot more easy to focus than in silence, but less distracting than having music playing. See if it works for you, because I think it probably will. And so there you have it. 5 unusual tools that will help you kickstart your productivity and have your most focused day yet. Of course, there is one other thing you can do, which is hit that bell icon below so you don't miss a single Young Magnates video. I'll see you next time.